Development is not just seen, it is felt. It is felt. Put your hands up, feel the rhythm, feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development, move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing stronger, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move together, we thrive. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Like determination. Lead the beat. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress. Turn around. Let that happiness resound. Hear the celebration sound. New momentum now is found. Young and old stepping out. This is what it's all about. Confidence replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights once thought too strange. Now the possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left, move right. Forward now. Feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. No stopping. Keep that motion. Ride the wave on. Dedication. Yeah. Dance for the development. Voice is strong. Feel the power all night long. We've been waiting far too long. Now the future calls our song. Dance for the progress. Lifted high. See the promise in the sky. Together we amplify. This is our time to rise. When the rhythm keeps calling, keep moving forward, keep building, keep dancing. Development is not just seen, it is felt. It is felt. Put your hands up, feel the rhythm, feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development, move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing stronger, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move Celebration, lead the beats. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress, turn around. Let that happiness resound. Hear the celebration sound. New momentum now is found. Young and old stepping out, this is what it's all about. Confidence replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights won't start to strain. Now the possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left, move right, forward now. Feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. No stopping. Keep that motion. Ride the wave on. Dedication. Yeah, dance for the development. Voice is strong. Feel the power all night long. We've been waiting far too long. Now the future calls our song. Dance for the prophet lifted high. See the promise in the sky. Together we amplify. This is our time to rise. When the rhythm keeps calling, keep moving forward, keep building, keep dancing. Development is not just seen, it is felt. It is felt. Put your hands up. Feel the rhythm. Feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development, move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing stronger, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move together, we thrive. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Let determination lead the beat. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress, turn around. Let that happiness resound. Hear the celebration sound. New momentum now is found. Young and old stepping out, this is what it's all about. Confidence replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights one start to strain. Now the possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left, move right, forward now. Feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. No stopping. Keep that motion. Ride the wave on. Dedication. Yeah. Dance for the development. Voice is strong. Feel the power all night long. We've been waiting far too long. Now the future calls our song. Dance for the progress, lifted high. See the promise in the sky. Together we amplify. This is our time to rise. When the rhythm keeps calling, keep moving forward, keep building, keep dancing. Development is not just seen, it is felt. It is felt. Put your hands up. Feel the rhythm, feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development, move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing stronger, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move together, we thrive. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Let determination lead the beat. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress, turn around. Let that happen. drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development, move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing stronger, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move together, we thrive. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Let determination lead the beat. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress, turn around. Let that happiness resound. Hear the celebration sound. New momentum now is found. Young and old stepping out, this is what it's all about. Confidence replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights will stop the
Thank you,
strain.
National
Now
Culture Troop.
possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left.
Thank
move
you,
right.
National
Forward
Culture
now. Feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. No stopping. Keep that motion. Ride the wave.
Thank you, National Culture Troop.
Dedication. Yeah. Dance for the development. Voice is strong. Feel the power all night long. We've been
Thank
waiting
you.
far too long. Now the future.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Kindly return to your seats.
Lifted high. See the promise in the sky.
Kindly return to your seats.
Together we amplify. This is our time to rise.
Our VVIP guests, we ask you to please come to the protocol so we can seat you appropriately.
When the rhythm keeps calling, keep moving forward.
All other persons here for this occasion, kindly be seated.
Development is not just seen, it is felt. It is felt. Put your hands up. Feel the rhythm, feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development, move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development, move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing stronger, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move together, we thrive. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Let determination lead the beat. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress, turn around. Let that happiness resound. Hear the celebration sound. New momentum now is found. Young and old stepping out, this is what it's all about. Confidence replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights once thought too strange. Now the possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left, move right, forward now. Feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. No stopping, keep that motion. Ride the wave on. Dedication. Yeah, dance for the development. Voice is strong. Feel the power all night long. We've been waiting far too long. Now the future calls our song. Dance for the progress, lifted high. See the promise in the sky. Together we amplify. This is our time to rise. When the rhythm keeps calling, keep moving forward, keep building, keep dancing. Development is not just seen, it is felt. It is felt. Put your hands up. Feel the rhythm, feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development, move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become Determination lead the beats. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress, turn around. Let that happiness resound. Hear the celebration sound. New momentum now is found. Young and old stepping out. This is what it's all about. Confidence replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights once thought too strange. Now the possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left, move right. Forward now, feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. No stopping, keep that motion. Ride the wave on. Dedication.
Hello. Okay. sitting down. Why am all of them go there? Now it's going to be seated. Now any seat may going to bring the man here. Cleo. Somebody making a song coming over. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor at this time to announce the arrival of His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia. Now, the President will be
Put your hands up. Feel the rhythm. Feel the crowd. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side.
His Excellency Joseph Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia,
When the beat goes,
Mr. Speaker and distinguished members of the legislature here present, the Honorable Minister of Finance and other distinguished members of the President's Cabinet, Madam Country Manager of the World Bank and other distinguished development partners, our key account customers, Madam Commissioner, and the citizens of Harrisburg, Montserrado County, the Chairman of the Board of Directors and Managing Director, Senior Management Team of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, the contractor, ICCO, the Project Implementation Unit of the LEC, and the peace-loving people of the Republic of Liberia. We begin the program with a welcome remark, and we welcome to the podium the Commissioner of Harrisburg, Madam Joko Harris.
Our President, H.E. Joseph Newman Barker, President of the Republic of Liberia, Vice President, Honorable Jeremiah Pancon, the Speaker, and members of the House of Representatives, the Senate Pro Tem, and members of the Liberian State Senate, the County Superintendent of Montserrado County, the District Representative, Honorable Ruki Yatu Bari, donor, the Liberian Electricity Cooperation, the Council, elders, youth, Council, elder, youth, citizens of Harrisburg Township. Good day to you all. Today is a great historic day for Harrisburg Township and our beloved country, Mama Liberia. As we celebrate the lighting of the first solar panel system in our township, on behalf of the people of Harrisburg and the Office of the Commissioner, I extend sincere thanks to the President of the Republic of Liberia, H.E. Joseph Newman Barker, Vice President, the Speaker of Liberia Senate, donors, the Liberian Electricity Cooperation, who made this project possible. Your support is brightening light, is bringing light, development, and hope to our township, Mama Liberia. To our elders, youth, citizens of Harrisburg, thank you for your patience and continued support towards the development of Harrisburg. Once again, I warmly welcome everyone to Harrisburg and wish you all a successful program. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Commissioner. Next, we have a safety induction, and for that, we have our safety briefing in your seats. Kindly read. We go to the project overview, and we welcome to the podium Honorable Eric Augustine Fredericks, Deputy Managing Director for Administration, Liberia Electricity Corporation.
Your Excellency, Joseph Newman Boakai Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia, the Honorable Speaker, Jeremiah Kuhn, the Honorable Ministers and Government Officials present, members of the House and Senate Committee on Energy, Chairman and members of the Board of Directors of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, Madam Georgia Walling, Country Manager, World Bank Group in Liberia, our development partners, our management and staff of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to present a concise overview of the Regional Emergency Solar Power Intervention Project, RESPAT, a flagship initiative that demonstrates the clear vision and commitment of the current government to deliver reliable, affordable, clean energy for Liberia and our region. RESPAT was initiated in April 2022 during a discussion between the World Bank and the government of Liberia and Sierra Leone at the World Bank annual meetings. Recognizing the urgency of stabilizing electricity supply and accelerating renewable energy, the government of Liberia signed a memorandum of understanding November 21, 2022. The World Bank Board approved the project on December 20, 2022, followed by financing agreement on January 31, 2023, with Sierra Leone, Liberia, Chad, Togo, and the West African Power Pool. Under this framework, Liberia secured approximately 96 million for transformative power sector investments. A defining milestone was the groundbreaking ceremony in October 2024, led by His Excellency President Boakai. This event signaled the strong political will of this administration to advance renewable energy and strengthen critical national infrastructure. Technically, RESPAT is designed to expand clean generation capacity, improve grid resilience, and reduce dependence on expensive thermal power. For Liberia, the core investments include the construction of a 20 megawatt peak solar photovoltaic plant, the expansion of the Mount Coffee hydro plant by an additional 42 megawatts. This intervention will significantly enhance energy security, support industry and jobs, and lower the cost of electricity over time. To deepen impact, an additional financing agreement of US 57 million was signed on March 22, 2026 between the World Bank and the government of Liberia through the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. This additional support finances the solar PV battery energy storage system BESS and grid connection, which details the expansion of solar capacity from 20 megawatt peak to 30 megawatt peak. The installation of a 12 megawatt BESS to stabilize the grid and optimize solar output. The part 2 of this financing was the expansion of the Mount Coffee hydro and dam safety, which details an additional 42 megawatts through 4 new turbines and major civil works, and a critical efficiency and dam safety enhancement. This additional funding also was responsible for the regional coordination, institutional strengthening, and implementation support, which is the support to the national implementation units for coordination, capacity building, and effective project delivery. Together, these components make RESPAT a comprehensive forward-looking program that combines solar power, energy storage, hydrogen expansion, and institutional strengthening, fully aligned with the development agenda of President Boakai and this government. We express our deep appreciation to the World Bank and our international partners for this steadfast partnership, for providing not only financing, but also technical expertise and global best practices. Kindly allow me to use this medium to recognize the Technical Services Department and its able Deputy Managing Director for Technical Services, Honorable Mohammed El Sow, who have wished to be in attendance but is presently attending to official duties outside of the country. We also want to extend our recognition to Mr. Moses Fali, who is the project divisional head of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, and also to Mr. Bill Hagan, who is the RESPAT project director, and the manager, Mr. Domino Gono, who is our own and who is responsible for the solar project, and the hard-working team of this milestone project for ensuring that this project was executed as per its scope, not forgetting the PRU, Project Implementation Unit, where RESPAT is residence, the contractor, RCCO, and the owner's engineer, Kolinko. RESPAT is not merely an energy project. It is a strategic investment in Liberia's future. It reinforces our energy security, underpins economic growth, advances our climate and resilience commitment, and improves the quality of life of our people. Under the leadership of His Excellency, President Boakai, We are addressing today's power challenges while building a cleaner, stronger, and more sustainable energy system for generations to come. Thank you.
We welcome to the podium the Chief Executive Officer of the contractor ICCO, Mr. Ihab Sahal.
Your Excellency, Mr. President Joseph Boakai, Your Excellency Vice President Jeremiah Kung, the Honorable Minister of Mines and Energy, Honorable Ministers of Government, distinguished Senators, Right Honorable Speaker of the House, the Honorable Managing Director of LEC, Mr. Mohammed Sharif, the Chairman and EDs and the officials of the LEC, distinguished officials and the representative of the World Bank, distinguished guests, members of the Mount Coffee community, my colleagues in ICC, ladies and gentlemen, good day. Permit me please to stand on the existing protocol already established. It's a profound honor for me to stand here as we inaugurate and commission this 20 megawatt power plant, Your Excellency. Mr. President, yes, this is a 20 megawatt power plant, but it is also a 5.8 million thank you from the 5.8 million Liberian citizens. This is more than a plant. It is light for homes, power for schools and clinics, and energy for the businesses that will grow up the Liberia's economy. It is hope, Your Excellency. For the people of this country, and most especially the community here at Mount Coffee, it marks a real step forward in the quality of the daily life. Mr. President, this achievement stands to your credit and to the credit of the LEC and the Liberian government. On behalf of ICC, I want to begin by thanking His Excellency, the President of Liberia, the Liberia Electricity Corporation, and the government of Liberia for the trust you placed in us to deliver this project. That trust is something we never took lightly, and we hope the results speaks to how seriously we honored it. We are also honored to have delivered this project under the funding of the World Bank. It adds to a growing record of success with World Bank funded projects, work we have delivered and continue to deliver across Africa. We are proud of that partnership and what it makes possible for communities like this one. I also want to thank my own team in ICC, to our COO, Mr. Rabia Serhal, who followed this project day by day with unwavering commitment, thank you. And to our project manager, Salim, and our entire team in Liberia, who gave their best on the ground every single day and night, this is your accomplishment, thank you. I also thank the PIU team, the project manager, Engineer Bell, his deputy, Engineer Dominic, the project management team, for their continuous cooperation, working together, made this project easier and helped us to deliver in the right way at the right time. To everyone who contributed, known and unknown, named and unnamed, thank you. Projects like this succeeded only when many hands and many hearts pull in the same direction. Mr. President, we at ICC are proud to have been part of this milestone for Liberia. May this plant serve your people well for many years to come. Thank you, and God bless Liberia.
Thank you very much, Mr. CEO. So for brief entertainment, we're going to go to Big Town Corporation. We all knew them to be small town.
Our country,
Liberia. God gave us this country. We are calling on everyone here to come and pray for this country, Liberia. Liberia. God gave us this country. Sweet country, the Liberia. Liberia, God gave us this country. Sweet country, the Liberia. Liberia, let we pray for this country. Smaller yesterday, be like today, President Boakai, we say thank you. Smaller yesterday, be like today, President Boakai, we say thank you. Smaller yesterday, be like today, President Boakai, we say thank you. Smaller yesterday, be like today, President Boakai, we say thank you. And you see, family, if you have your problem, President Boakai will solve it. Yes. And you see, family, if you have your problem, President Boakai will solve it. He will solve it. He will solve it. He will solve it. He will solve it. If you have your problem, President Boakai will solve it. Yes. If you have your problem, President Boakai will solve it. And you see, family, if you have your problem, President Boakai will solve it. He will solve it. He will solve it. He will solve it. He will solve it. If you have your problem, President Boakai will solve it. President Boakai say, "Take Liberia, love Liberia, build Liberia for our children." Yeah. President Boakai say, "Take Liberia, love Liberia, build Liberia for our children's future." So struggle, struggle, struggle to Boakai never kill nobody to Boakai never ever kill nobody to survive. Boakai struggle on a home. Yes, the team of Boakai talking. The team of Boakai talking. Mr. Barrow, the team of Boakai. The team of Boakai talking. Come and talk here. Yes, our banner, they will be family. We tell you thank you for your support. Our banner, they will be family. We say thank you for your support. Yes, there is no time for dry this time. President Boakai said, there is no time for who knows you. There is no time for segregation. We must put Liberia first. We get a leader, democratic leader, who will be our country, Liberia. We get a leader, Liberia.
Our next remark, Honorable Mohammed M. Sharif, Managing Director of the Liberia Electricity Corporation.
Come on, man, you can do better than that. Are you hungry? But I clap for the selection. That was really fantastic. His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai Sr., President of the Republic of Liberia. Honorable Rachel Kuhn, our dynamic speaker, honorable ministers and government officials, our distinguished chairmen and members of the Senate and House Committees on Energy, Mr. Albert Fall, chairman and members of the board of directors of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, Madam Georgia Wallen, country manager of the World Bank Group in Liberia, distinguished development partners, our contractor, RCC, colleagues, the management and staff of the LEC, I call them the cream de la cream. The best of the best. All those you see around here, in LEC we are about 95 to 98% Liberia through the entire value chain. Generation, transmission, distribution. Don't see them like no, they are very good. So clap for yourself. Your Excellency, for generations, the waters of the St. Paul River have carried the promise of this nation through the turbines of the Mount Coffee. Today, on this very ground, we add a second force to that promise, the power of the sun. It is a profound honor to welcome you to the dedication of this 20 megawatt solar power plant delivered under the Regional Emergency Solar Power Intervention Project, which we call the RESPITE. This plant is more than steel, glass, and silicon. It is reliability for clinic, but must keep the vaccines cold. It is light for the student who studies after dark. And it is confidence for the entrepreneur who can finally count on power to run a business. That is what we dedicate today. Not merely a facility, but opportunity. At the Liberia Electricity Corporation, our mandate is straightforward. Reliability, affordable, and sustainable electricity for every Liberian, every business within from Liberia. There are plenty of people hungry to do. This solar moves us decisively toward that particular goal. It diversifies our energy mix, reduces our dependence on costly imported fuel, strengthens our energy security, and brings clean, renewable power onto the national grid. Your Excellency, permit me to share further encouraging news. Unit 1 of the Mount Coffee hydro plant, the 22 megawatt that were destroyed or damaged 4 years ago, to I think around 2021, has been fully rehabilitated and is back in service. With it, Mount Coffee is restored to its full installed capacity of 88 megawatts. Strengthening our generation capability and the reliability of supply across the entire country. And we are not stopping there. We have a planned 42 megawatt expansion of the Mount Coffee, which is now in procurement stage, with contractors suspected to be mobilized by January 2027. And guess what? They award a seaworld band that rehabilitated it, 22 megawatts. It's a seaworld band that is going to finance a particular project. Give a hand to the World Bank. And it is a World Bank that finances solar. World Bank, thank you. To the World Bank, Mr. President, none of these happens without leadership. Your steadfast commitment to our energy sector, to renewable power, to national infrastructure, and to expanding access for ordinary Liberians has turned vision into reality. On behalf of the entire LEC body, Mr. President, we say thank you. To the World Bank and to Madam Country Manager Georgia, your financing, your technical partnership, and your confidence in Liberia made this day possible. To all our partners, local and international, your shared vision is written into every panel on this site. We are indeed deeply grateful. And to the engineers, technicians, and workers of LEC, together with our contractor RCC and the owner's engineer, you built this. Your skill and perseverance are proof of the rising strength of Liberia's own technical force. To the people of Liberia, this plant is for you. Let me be clear. Today is not a destination. It is a beginning. We remain resolute in expanding access, improving service, and investing in the resilient energy solution that will carry our nation forward. Your Excellency, the light we switch on today, in truth, it is in truth a reflection of your own vision. And Liberia, where no child studies in darkness, no clinic for silent, and no enterprise is held back for want of power. Under your leadership, that vision is no longer a promise on paper. It is taking shape in sea and sunlight on this very ground. History will recall this as a moment when Liberia chose to power its own future and chose to do so under your leadership and under your watch. For that courage and that resolve, Mr. President, the Liberia Electricity Corporation, and indeed the entire nation, salutes you, Mr. President. As we dedicate this plant, let us reaffirm our shared promise. That is, a Liberia powered by clean energy, strengthened through partnership, and lit by a common vision for our future. Together we are brightening lives, empowering Liberia's future. I thank you, and may God bless the Republic of Liberia. Thank you.
We welcome to the podium Ms. Georgia Wallen, Country Manager, World Bank.
Your Excellency, President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Honorable Minister of Mines and Energy, Honorable Members of the Cabinet, Legislature, and Judiciary, Honorable Managing Director of LEC and the LEC team, county representatives, distinguished partners, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. On behalf of the World Bank Group, I would like to express hearty congratulations to Liberia on today's commissioning of the country's first ever grid-connected solar PV plant. Accept warm congratulations also on behalf of Makhtar Diab, Managing Director of the International Finance Corporation, with thanks for the kind invitation. Energy access is at the heart of World Bank Group Liberia Partnership, which aims to help Liberia build foundations for more and better jobs. Energy is an enabler for inclusive growth, job creation, and improved livelihoods. Today is another win for the Liberian people, for the Arrest Agenda, and for Liberia's National Energy Compact, launched last January in Dar es Salaam at the Africa Energy Summit, the M300 Africa Energy Summit. Your goal to connect 100,000 households annually and raise energy access to 75% of the Liberian population is bold and ambitious. Achieving that goal will be transformational, unlocking opportunities for all Liberians. The World Bank Group is honored to stand alongside Liberia, its development partners, and private sector partners in this journey. I want to highlight a little bit of what's new and what's coming. And Honorable Managing Director and Honorable Fredericks mentioned some of these things. First, building on today's commissioning, over the next year, the bank will support expansion of this very solar plant from 20 megawatts to 30 megawatts with battery storage. The commissioning of the SCATEC release, supported by IFC, and further development of solar independent power producers through competitive bidding will also boost energy security and help Liberia to meet dry season demand. Second, we also look forward to the commissioning, as MD Sharif mentioned, of Unit 1 of Mount Coffee Hydro, which adds an additional 22 megawatts. And in 2029, we hope to commission an additional 42 megawatts of capacity at Mount Coffee. What you can hear across all of these activities is momentum, and we're very excited about that. Third, our World Bank Group team, together with the government of Liberia and development partners, is working to support you in preparing the St. Paul II hydropower project. The SP2 project has potential to be a true game changer, more than doubling the country's installed electricity capacity within 6 years. Liberia's progress is part of a story of progress for millions of people across West Africa. Financing for this plant is from the Regional Emergency Solar Power Intervention Project, financed by the IDA Regional Program. With support from this project, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Chad, and Togo formed a partnership to build lasting, high-quality energy infrastructure. And next week, Sierra Leone will also commission their solar plant under the same project. Your Excellency, Respite was launched officially in 2023, January 2023, when high oil prices provoked by conflict were putting pressure on Liberia's budget. Today, we face a similar reality, but Liberia has an answer. Instead of paying 28 cents for every unit of energy from oil generation, this plant helps Liberia to harness solar power to generate electricity at just 3 cents per unit of energy. All of our efforts to help lower the cost of electricity, improve reliability, and bring power to more Liberian individuals, families, and businesses. I'd like to express sincere thanks to Managing Director Sharif, the excellent LEC team, the Respite PIU, and the World Bank Group team for your tireless work, deep commitment, and tremendous resilience. Liberia's future is bright, and it is getting ever brighter. Congratulations.
For his remark, we welcome to the podium Honorable Edwin Melvin Snow, Chairman, Committee on Hydrocarbon, Energy and Environment, the House of Senate. A round of applause, please.
Thank you very much. Mr. President, the Honorable Speaker, Ministers of Government, World Bank Group, the Superintendent of Montserrat County, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. Mr. President, the fact that the Honorable Speaker of the House is here and the legislature speaks in one voice, I will try to be extremely brief since I believe he will give the official message of the legislature. I've come in my capacity as chairman of the Senate Standing Committee on Hydrocarbon, Energy and Environment. But most importantly, I've come in testimony of the excellent relationship that we have with the management of the Liberia Electricity Corporation. Since the appointment of Mr. Mohammed Sharif, the Senate is briefed on a regular basis on the energy sector of this country, especially as regards electricity. Since his appointment, he has continued to improve the electricity sector of this country. And we're extremely proud of his stewardship, and that is why we thought today that we should make it our business to be here to not just give him his flowers, but to also thank His Excellency the President for appointing such a distinguished gentleman who has a vision and who understands the work he was appointed to perform. Mr. President, today we are inaugurating the 20 megawatt solar farm for Liberia, and like the World Bank just said, in a year or so, it will be increased to 30. That shows that we can have more hospitals with electricity. That shows that we can have more street lights on the Robertsfield Road like was inaugurated a few months ago. And that shows that we can have a better living condition. Electricity encompasses all barriers. When the light is on or when there's electricity, no one wants to know which religion you belong to or which political party you belong to or where you stand, what side of the road you stand on. It belongs to all Liberians. And no matter which part of the political divide we find ourselves, any government and any president who will endeavor to improve the energy capacity of the country must be given the flowers. So, Mr. President, I've come today to say thank you. Thank you for your tireless efforts. Thank you for your support to the management of LEC. And I also want to say thanks to my good friend, the Minister of Finance, who has continued to make available the necessary budgetary allocation to ensure that LEC can get to its peak. Yesterday, we read a document on the floor from the President for LEC, and that document was sent to the Hydrocarbon and the Finance Committee. And I can assure you, Mr. Managing Director and Mr. Minister of Finance, that having come here today and see what LEC is doing and know the potential of LEC under the stewardship of Mr. Sharif, I can assure you that we will seek and lobby for its expeditious passage to ensure that we can continue to improve the electricity sector in this country. So again, Mr. President, I want to thank you for appointing such a distinguished young man who understands the sector. I want to thank you, Mr. Managing Director, for your effort in improving the electricity condition of the country, and I want to thank the government for its continuous effort in ensuring that Liberia is lighted. Thank you, Mr. President. God bless you all.
For his comments, we welcome to the podium Honorable Richard Nangwe Kun, Speaker of the 55th National Legislature, Republic of Liberia. A round of applause, please.
Thank you so much, Mr. President, honorable ministers of government, advisors, the management team of the LEC, to all partners, the World Bank. I'm just here to observe today because, normally these things that we legislate, we are here to see it fruition, especially when this kind of legislation get to the House. We need to follow up and make sure that these things are implemented. So my presence here today is just an observer to make sure that I can get back to the House and tell them this is what is going on the field. So like the Senate chair said, I only came to observe on behalf of the legislature, and I appreciate the work so much. I've seen the planet myself. I drove around that area two weeks ago, and I saw the work going on, and I knew this day was going to come. Today, we are not seeing the representative district because she's on a legislative assignment in China. That's why Omaruki Barry is not here. So my presence is just to say I'm here to observe, and I will take the message back to the legislature. Thank you so very much.
For a remark from our sector head, we welcome to the podium Honorable Martino Ketimba, Minister of Mines and Energy.
Your Excellency, President Joseph Boakai, Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, cabinet ministers, members of the legislature here present, the World Bank family, our development partner, Mr. MD, and the LEC family. We want to take this time to thank the World Bank. I remember the first time I had an encounter with the World Bank. I made this statement to them that we have been too much theoretical, and it's now time to walk the talk. And I'm happy that today we are dedicating this 20 megawatt plant, solar plant, that is being sponsored by the World Bank as the respite program. There was an old man, Mr. President, I'd like to share this with you. There was an old man in our village, he served as clan chief for 30 years. Anytime you ask him for us to pray, to start a meeting, he didn't want to close his eyes. He said he didn't want to pray to God because in our dialect, when you say let's pray, it means that let's beg God. He said he didn't want to beg God. And I asked him why. And he said, those who crucify the only begotten Son of God are enjoying themselves. They fly in the planes. They are on the ship, the best SUV, and the best houses you think about, You listen to one person's bank account is more than Liberia bank annual budget. God is blessing that I was nowhere near there. The guys who crucify God's son, when they give God, you join and say, I'm sitting down in the dust, and you say, I should pray. I'm not going to pray. And what I captured from him was like this, Mr. President. Did we really offend God to say God cursed us in Liberia that we cannot develop? No, we didn't do anything bad to God. All we need here is a mature, responsible, and far-sighted leadership in this country that will make us to put our acts together and move forward. That's what we need. And that's the president we have today. The president, the energy sector has a lot of key technicians, committed and dedicated personnel that can move this country forward and make this country energy independent. And this is just one of it that you're seeing here. The number of LOIs that are coming, more especially in the RPP corridor, is overwhelming. And our relationship with the LEC family is flourishing day by day, and the progress is setting. The time of delivery of providing the quality services to our people is our target. And LEC, as our operating arm, has always been there working where they brief us regularly to make sure that we get on top of the availability of power. Since 1847, Mr. President, we are not happy with where we are. We're not supposed to be to where we are. We need to move forward. We cannot be from 1847 and still be evacuating power from neighboring countries when in fact we are the grandfather of Africa. We are supposed to be supplying them power. That's our determination, and I'm of the strongest conviction that we can achieve this in the shortest possible period of time. And my last word to the World Bank, as I said, we are much more in the direction to be much more pragmatic than theoretical, that you have demonstrated the practicality here today. We are looking up to St. Paul too as well, to walk the talk. We want to see St. Paul too at the fruition. We want to see the mobilization to bring St. Paul too to speed. World Bank, we are with you, and you are our development partner. We will always be knocking at your door at the same time watching our own back. There are some other things that we are putting in place that when you come, for us to combine our effort to move our country forward, we too old to be here. That's why President Boakai said, we should think this country, love this country, and build it. And that's the process that's on now. As we invite Honorable Smith just said, despite our political alignment and a thing, what we have is Liberia to move forward. That we should pray for the success of this country, then the country to come down. Thank you.
We welcome to the podium, Honorable Augustine K. Gaffron, Minister, Ministry of Finance and Development Planning.
His Excellency Joseph Numa Boakai, President of the Republic of Liberia, Honorable Richard Nangwe-Kun, Speaker of the National Legislature, Honorable Snow, Head of the Hydrocarbon Committee of the Senate, and other legislators, if present, the sector minister, the Minister of Mines and Energy, Richard Matanaka Tingba, the Minister of Justice and other colleagues from the executive,
I would be remiss if I don't recognize the superintendent of Monserrado County, in whose territory we have been welcomed, the chairman of the board of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, Mr. Albert Ford, and the dynamic managing director of management and team of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, the country manager of the World Bank, Georgia Walling, and other partners, friends, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We are here today to address something that is critical to the development of this country. We have been intervening in other sectors on the development journey. A few weeks ago, we were launching the start of a cadet program in Banga where 1,100 young people are being recruited by government through the Ministry of Youth and Sports, sponsored by the government of Liberia, will be deployed across ministries, agencies, and private sector entities, including the UN, for 6 months in internship program to ease their path toward the workplace. We have put money in the budget, thanks to the legislature, approved some money, almost $4 million, for the recruitment of more young people in our national army. We have also put money in the budget, and the police will start to recruit. We are expanding activities in a lot of sectors, education, health, and what have you. But to address the critical issue of development, we got to address the binding constraints to growth. Because all that we will do will be peripheral, will be on the surface if we do not tackle the major constraint to growth. And in our assessment, there are major constraints to growth. The energy sector is way up there. Then we're talking about road connectivity and others. So when we are talking about roads and we're talking about energy, it's because we want to deal with our problem at the root. We always say that the private sector is the engine of growth. But I always add that energy is the engine of the private sector. And so the government is clear-eyed about this. That's why even when we got reconfirmed under the MCC compact, the president, the government agreed with the Americans that the energy sector will be the primary sector to benefit from MCC support. We are mobilizing support from the World Bank, the African Development Bank, through the Mission 300 initiative. President Boakai led the team to Tanzania last year, the African Energy Compact, or Energy Summit, where we committed as a government to increasing energy access. At the time, it was, I think, around 30%, to nothing less than 75%. And we are on the way up. Dr. Sharif has just told me that I think we're just around 39, or almost reaching 40% now. So we're climbing. We will put in our budgetary resources to this effort. And when I see the Speaker, Honorable Snow, and other legislators, I'm more confident to say so. That's why when we got the META extra money, we took 50 million of that amount and put it to the energy sector. And one of the things you can rest assured of, Director Sharif, is that the energy sector will continue to be a permanent residence in the Liberian budget, and not just a permanent residence, but will take bigger and bigger spaces. I want to agree with Honorable Snow on the issue of development, what it does to the country. I've always said that the best way to unite the country is to develop the country. Because the light that will be provided does not discriminate among political party members, religious affiliation, tribal, or what have you. The roads we are building, we do not ask for political party ID cards to tell people to get on the road. The health facilities we are constructing, the more than 100 schools we are rehabilitating and are constructing across the country, which project will soon begin. There will be no question as to your alignment, whatever alignment. Because the only alignment we care for is that you are a citizen or resident of this country. So we'll continue to do more. I want to say that sometimes I feel sorry for Sharif. And I once said that the president of this government is suffering from what I call the paradox of excellence. When people expect that you can score A, they don't tolerate your B. Or when the test is so tough, when people are scoring F's and D's and you score C, they will still say you fail because they are judging you by your high standards. Mr. Sharif, you know, you are a man of high standards. Federals and others working with him, Gonka, you people are excellent people. And Liberian people know what you can do. So when you score B, you know, when the terrain is tough, please forgive the Liberian people because they're judging you because they know you are A performers. There are global crises, but sometimes those things are not factored in your grading. But from what I know, you've been doing well, and I can assure that we will continue to support. So today, we are dedicating the 20 megawatt solar project. Today, we are also dedicating the rehabilitation of the 22 megawatts turbine that got damaged, I think, about 4 years ago. So today is historic. This is what we are charged to do. The other thing we're going to do today with the World Bank, the World Bank country manager and myself we're going to sign 3 agreements. 3 agreements, I think, amounting to a total amount of 125 million United States dollars. The first one is a 50 million West Africa Regional Digital Integration Program, WADIP, which will help us to expand broadband access and digital connectivity in this country. It will strengthen cybersecurity and digital governance, promote digital entrepreneurship and innovation, support e-commerce, and many other things. The other project we're going to sign is this RESPRA project, additional financing of 57 million. Yes. It will help us to expand Mankofe Hydro Power Plant. It will help us to deploy battery energy storage systems and many others. The other, and this will be 57 million, as I said. The last one we're going to sign is the Southeastern Corridor Road Asset Management Project, CCRAM. It's an additional financing for the 100 kilometer Ganta to Zwedru Highway. We're going to improve road connectivity, reduce travel time, which has been reduced, and to reduce cost of transport. So there's a great day for this country. And so I want to say thanks to the World Bank that has been a partner in taking team. Thanks to the President for the guidance. Thanks to the legislature for the support. Thanks to the Liberian people for the prayers. We in government know that the reward we get for doing anything positive is the burden to do more. And so we know, as I usually say, we still have miles to trek on this development journey. More to do. Yes, but today is better than yesterday. And tomorrow will be better than today. And day after tomorrow will be better than tomorrow. Thank you very much.
So while we go to the World Bank for the signing of these agreements, we call on Big Town Social Club to entertain us while we sign.
I'm from Liberia. I'm from Liberia. Hello, Liberia. Hello, hello, Liberia. Yeah. Our partner, they were the family. We say thank you for your support. Our partner, they were the family. We say thank you for your support. Yes, our partner, they were the family. We tell you thank you for your support. Our partner, they were the family. We say thank you for your support. President Boakai, he will just us everywhere you may go. God will bless you. President Boakai, he will just us everywhere you may go. God will bless you. We got nothing to give you. We got nothing to give you. We got nothing to give you. God will bless you. We got nothing to give you. We got nothing to give you. We got nothing to give you. God will bless you. Aya no hablo iya se o. Aya no hablo iya se. Aya no hablo iya se. Aya no hablo iya se.
Thank you very much, Big Town Social Club. Now we call on the cultural troupe of the Liberia Tourism Authority for another round of entertainment.
This is the time to come together. There's not a time for confusion. This is the time to come together. There's not a time for confusion. We say, oh yeah, I say, we say, I say, you say, without unity, there cannot be peace. Without unity, there cannot be peace. Because unity can promote development. Because unity can promote development. We say, oh yeah, I say, we say, I say, oh yeah. We say thank you to President Boakai. We say thank you to President Boakai. President Boakai, for your good work. You are doing for what other good work. For condition, electricity, and good work. Liberia come together, Liberia come together, Liberia come together, let us build new Liberia. Oh yeah, Liberia come together, Liberia come together, Liberians come together, Liberians come together, Liberians come together, let's build new Liberia. Liberians come together, Liberians come together. Nenuka paguto, gula biranina to. Johnny Wajaye, Olele goes ago. Oh, Johnny Wajaye. Hey, Johnny Wajaye. Johnny Wajaye. Sage Bama Jayo. Sage Bama Jayo. Sage Bama Jayo. Bama Jayo. Yeah, people.
A round of applause for the cultural team.
Big Town Group, don't worry, you are not being forgotten. Mr. Speaker of the House of Representatives, Mr. Chairman of the Senate Committee on Hydrocarbon Energy and Environment, and other members of the National Legislature, members of the President's Cabinet, Madam Country Director of the World Bank and other development partners, Mr. Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, Mr. Managing Director, senior management and staff of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, prelates and members of the clergy, former officials of government. Lest I forget, Mr. Superintendent of Masurado County, Mr. Commissioner of the Township of Harrisburg, and residents of the Township of Harrisburg, Mr. CEO of ICCO, and members of the contractual team, members of the business community, performing artists, all other invited guests, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On the occasion of the dedication of the Regional Emergency Solar Power Intervention Project, it is my pleasing duty at this time to present to you His Excellency Joseph Newman Boakai, Senior, President of the Republic of Liberia, who will make remarks on this occasion and perform the dedication ceremony.
Good afternoon. Please have your seats. I recognize the President of the Speaker of the House and the Chairman, Senate Chairman on electricity, members of the Cabinet, World Bank partners, our contractor, reliable contractor, members of the LEC family, the superintendent of this county, our citizens and community members And I say thank you. Every time you come to these programs, you assure us of your commitment and absolute support of what is happening here. I've seen that the Honorable Gaffron said, I think unity to focus around development. So for those people who probably might be in different parties, the best tablets to keep you well, and you have to get used to it because every day you hear good things happening. So you might as well start getting used to it. You know it. And so we will continue because this is what we have come to do. This should help us to bring us together. It is a pleasure to join you this morning for the dedication of a 20 megawatt solar farm, an important addition to Liberia's energy infrastructure and a further step in our nation's development. Marks a significant progress in our efforts to address one of Liberia's long-standing challenges, access to reliable, affordable electricity. This project demonstrates our resolve to expand infrastructure, stimulate economic activity, create jobs, and improve lives of our people. It is also worth noting that we are dedicating this project in less than 24 months since we broke ground on October 11, 2024. Thank you very much. We're in a hurry to deliver services to our people. It is also demonstrates that what can be achieved when government, development partners, investors in private sector, and communities work together towards a common purpose. Access to electricity remains essential to national development of our vision of more prosperous Liberia. This project is part of the broader effort to strengthen Liberia's energy sector through the Respite project and support from the World Bank and other partners. Clean, renewable, homegrown power has been added to our national grid. At Mount Coffee, we are happy to hear that the 22 megawatts of lost generation capacity have been restored. Thank you to the administration, and thank you to all of those who have worked so hard to have that done. And plans are on their way. Plans are on their way to be able to expand an additional 42 megawatts to the National Energy Compact. We are working to extend reliable energy, electricity to far more Liberian nationwide. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest barriers in the Liberian's growth has been inadequate access to electricity. For many years, limited and costly power has constrained our economic activity, discouraged investment, and hindered the delivery of essential services. Energy powers nearly every aspect of modern life. And we are here to make sure that we provide that energy. For years, many years, limited and costly power has constrained economic activity, discouraged investment. So it keeps our hospitals running, supports our learning at universities, elementary schools, enables communication and technology, and help businesses grow It drives industry, mining, agriculture, and commerce. Simply put, reliable electricity creates opportunity for growth and progress. So this understanding is reflected in the infrastructure pillar of our arrest agenda for inclusive development. Our administration is investing in roads, ports, digital connectivity, water system, and energy because these are the foundation upon which strong economies are built. As we work to diversify Liberia's economy, we are placing particular emphasis on manufacturing and value addition. I have gone around and seen some of the things that are made in Liberia now because of electricity. We want to process more of our agricultural products, minerals and timber, and other resources here at home, creating jobs and retaining greater value within our economy. And I must admit, as we go around, we see a lot of things that are made in Liberia. As some of us didn't believe they were here because of reliable electricity, which is essential to this effort. Factories, processing plants, and other industrial facilities require dependable power to operate effectively and remain competitive. By experiencing our energy capacity, we are creating the condition for industrial growth and private sector investment. We are also laying the groundwork for a vibrant 24-hour economy. Modern economy should not come to a halt when daylight ends. Businesses, industries, and transportation services and commercial centers must be able to operate safely and productively around the clock. Reliable electricity extends productive hours, encourages entrepreneurship, and creates additional employment opportunities. This is especially important for our young people. Liberia's future depends on the ability to create opportunities for them to work, innovate, and contribute meaningfully to national development. Expanding access to electricity strengthens our ability to attract investment, support enterprises, create jobs across multiple sectors. Energy also contributes to personal and community security. Well-lit streets, schools, health facility, markets, and public places help to create safer communities. And we say safer communities for our people. Reliable electricity strengthens communication, supports security services, and enables citizens to go about their daily lives with greater confidence. Ladies and gentlemen, this solar farm speaks to our promise to expand renewable energy while strengthening Liberia's energy capacity. It represents investment in economic growth, job creation, a safe community, and a more resilient future. So I recommend all who help make this project a reality that we continue our efforts to do so. I want to commend you, the engineers, the technicians, the contractors, investors, development partners, government institutions, and community members whose effort made this day possible. I want to thank you. I wish to also recognize the leadership of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, particularly the managing director. You heard me in time past saying, never send a boy to do a man's job. And you know when the man is doing the job, Honorable Mohammed Sharif, the chairman and members of the board of directors, together with corporation management and staff, want to thank you. While we celebrate this achievement, we recognize that much work remains. We must continue to expand access to electricity, strengthen our transmission and distribution system, and ensure that the benefit of development reach communities across Liberia. I want to thank you, Mohammed, for recognizing your workforce. And sometimes we forget those who keep our promises, and they are the ones who want to thank you very much. Our goal is clear: to remove the obstacles of growth, improve public services, create opportunities in our citizens, and build a more prosperous and inclusive nation. Together, we will build the infrastructure that will power Liberia's development, support economic transformation, and improve the quality of life of our people for generations to come. I always tell people, whatever we're doing now should have been done 100 years ago. So I have no regret or feeling that what we're doing should be done, should not be done. With humility, it's now my greatest pleasure, on behalf of the people of Liberia, to dedicate this project. And in all that we do, as I always say, we must think Liberia, love Liberia, and together we build a great life. God bless you, and thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah, I have the microphone. I have my other president on there. Mr. President, thank you so much. You're going to press the green button. When the president presses the green button, you see in there you have about 3 to 4 lights. All the solar lights will come on. And you see over there is a screen. The screen will tell you currently the megawatts that is going on our grid. At the lower end corner of the screen, you will see one over there. So, Mr. President, please the green button to on the light.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, so I press the green button.
Yes. So, you see on the screen there, somebody please read that number, the lower right-hand corner. 12.3 is going up all the way to 18 to 20 megawatts that will go on a grid. Mr. President, as we speak, the solar energy coming from the solar is currently on our grid. And that's why you see improvement in the distribution, no load shedding for the past week unless your distribution feeder or transformer has got a problem. This solar is really helping, and they bringing on board the 22 megawatt of the unit 1. So, Mr. President, over to you.
Thank you so much.
So, ladies and gentlemen, next we have the guided tour We're going to drive through the solar farm up to the delivery station where we will cut the ribbon. And then His Excellency will take a tour of the delivery station, and then we'll come back here for refreshments. So if you're sitting here where we have the VIPs and you have a PPE, you can take the tour with us. And also if you're sitting under the tent and you have PPEs, you can take the tour with us. If you do not have any protective gear, please do not take the tour.
The groundbreaking manifesto of His Excellency Joseph Boakai was held on October 11, 2024. This occasion was graced by many dignitaries, including the World Bank, who serves as the financier for this project, and the CEO of the International Consolidated Contractor, ICCA. The groundbreaking ceremony set the pace for construction works to begin. Engineers from the contractor and the PIU set out to survey the proposed site for the solar farm in Boakai works begin.
These are the urban areas where you have the schools, or you have other areas.
Yeah, we have other areas. So much.
Okay, so you also territories.
This is one area.
There have been a lot of progress made as compared to the last time we were here.
We call this area A1. A1 is going to take the panels. We have the panel rows, as you can see, among the panels for maintenance. We have area where maintenance staff will access the panels. We've implemented several quality measures as we execute this project, such as the various studies of quality design processes, whether electrical, civil, or mechanical, and we've done all of that.
that will reduce gas emission, and this is very significant that Liberia also have a diversification of energy sources. This is what the government should be, like what the Electricity Corporation is doing. Let's heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the government of the Republic of Liberia for this initiative, the World Bank for financing this project, and the management of the Liberia Electricity Corporation, the project implementation unit, the engineers and contractors, and all stakeholders from the bottom to the top, and from the managers to the technicians and laborers who sacrificed their time. We owe you our gratitude. When a nation decides and a people unite for one purpose and one goal, the sky is not even a limit. God bless us, and God bless the Republic of Liberia. Liberia's first on-grid solar farm project, located within the Mount Koski hydropower plant, is a 12 megawatt solar farm pioneering wind energy. This contract was awarded to the International Authority of Factor ICO. The groundbreaking by President His Excellency Joseph Boakai was held on October 11, 2024. This occasion was graced by many dignitaries, including the World Bank and serves as a financier for this project and the CEO of the International Consolidated Contractor, ICCA. The groundbreaking ceremony set the stage for construction works to begin. Engineers from the contractor and the GIU set out to survey the proposed site for the solar farm in Boakai Roads.
It was blue.
We are at EUE. I can tell I know we're going with them.
These are the urban areas where you have the schools, or you have other areas. Yeah, we have other areas so much. And so you also territories. This is one area.
Walking stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, 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 the sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all days drops. We move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beats. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing strong, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move together, we thrive. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Let determination lead the beats. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress. Turn around. Let that happiness resound. Hear the celebration sound. New momentum now is found. Young and old stepping out. This is what it's all about. Confidence replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights will start to strange. Now the possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left, move right. Forward now. Feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. No stopping. Keep that motion. Ride the wave on. Dedication. Dance for the development. Voice is strong. Feel the power all night long. We've been waiting far too long. Now the future calls our song. Dance for the progress. Lifted high. See the promise in the sky. Together we amplify. This is our time to rise. When the rhythm keeps calling, keep moving forward, keep building, keep dancing. Development is not just seen, it is felt. It is felt. Put your hands up. Feel the rhythm. Feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beats. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing stronger, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move together, we thrive. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Let determination lead the beats. Hearts united in the streets. Victory feels so sweet. Dance for the progress. Turn around. Let that happiness resound. Hear the celebration sound. New momentum now is found. Young and old stepping out. This is what it's all about. Confidence replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights will start to strain. Now the possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left, move right. Forward now. Feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. No stopping. Keep that motion. Ride the wave on. Dedication. Dance for the development. Voice is strong. Feel the power all night long. We've been waiting far too long. Now the future calls our song. Dance for the prophet lifted high. See the promise in the sky. Together we amplify. This is our time to rise. When the rhythm keeps calling, keep moving forward, keep building, keep dancing. Development is not just seen, it is felt. It is felt. Put your hands up. Feel the rhythm. Feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development. Move your feet. Feel the future in the rhythm and the beat. Step forward, don't accept defeat. We are rising. Feel the heat. Hey, hey, hey. Dance for the progress, side to side. Let the joy become our guide. When the people walk in stride, nothing stops that rising tide. Hey, hey, hey. The sound across the land. Opportunity is close at hand. Every effort, every plan. Building strong, that is our stand. New ideas are taking flight. Turning dreams to living sight. Work all day, celebrate at night. Growing stronger, shining bright. Clap your hands. One time. Lift your voice. Feel alive. When we move Change replaces doubt. Watch the transformation sprout. From ambition comes the change. Reaching heights won't start to strain. Now the possibility reigns. See how far we can arrange. Move left, move right, forward now. Feel the light. Jump once, spin twice. Celebrate the sacrifice. Put your hands up. Feel the rhythm. Feel the pride. When the beat drops, we move forward. Development is here. Dance. Dance for the development. Move your.
Another couple of ideas out of the ready. Guys.